Welcome to The Buzz, where we bring you leaders in dental education discussing hot topic courses and industry trends. I'm your host, Vanessa Emerson, founder of Dental Speakers Bureau, and today I'm interviewing Cindy Ishimoto. Now, Cindy's presentations offer best practices for engaging patients and team members across the generations. And we'll be speaking about her course, The Generational Divide, Linking the Generations. Thanks for being here, Cindy.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So, generations, that's something we've all heard, especially those darn millennials we hear over and over.
That's always, huh? Point the finger.
What it always is, pointing finger at those millennials. Well, help us understand, what is this course about?
For me, because I've been consulting and speaking for a long time, more than 35 years, I have seen this generations piece come into play. And as it came into play, we had multiple different age groups within the practice. And we saw it growing in leaps and bounds in the patient base. And it was causing, and continues to cause to this day, a communications glitch. How do we do it? How do we speak from one generation to the other? What are the needs of the younger generation versus the baby boomers? What are those needs? And because of that, it becomes that thing that we started out with, which is, let's label it because they're millennials.
Right.
Instead of, let's figure out how to work with the different needs so that we can be successful, create a less chaotic environment in our practice amongst our team, and of course, decrease the stress levels. So that's where this generational piece came in, is it's pretty dominant within the entire environment of the practice, from patient care to teams.
Mm-hmm. So, take us a little deeper, will you? So how do we address that? What do we learn?
You can't learn to communicate with someone who is a baby boomer and a nexter. You can't learn to communicate unless you understand where they come from. You must appreciate the other person's filters that are in their head and how they must receive information or it does not compute. And without knowing and appreciating that each generation hears things differently and then communicates them differently, you're going to always have misfires. And that's where it must begin, is it has to begin in understanding where it comes from. Mm-hmm. One of the greatest pieces that drives practices crazy is the fact that we have team members that have their cell phones in their hands all the time. And they believe that that is okay because that's the way they were raised. It's a solution-oriented answer to that. You know, what's the challenge about it, and why would we not want it around, and what could we do about it? Yet they communicate with their cell phones, and the boomers don't. And so in that piece, already we have conflict. And that's the pieces that we want to address in this is what we think is all right, and this is what we're going to judge you against. And the measurement piece only creates conflict instead of going to a solution-oriented approach. And how do you do it? So that's why this course is unique. This is really based on appreciating the differences, using their strengths, and taking it to the best service possible that we could do for patients and them. So
I love that. What I'm hearing you say too, though I don't believe you put it out there, you know, to call it this, but what I'm hearing is there's an emotional intelligence element to this as well at the core, which is something that we could all deal with, learning more about emotional intelligence. We just haven't really dived in that deep and about appreciating each other.
Yes.
And understanding where we're coming from.
Right.
So this is clearly then for the entire team to attend.
I believe that's a must. I believe that if you're going to come for this one, you come together because you already know you have some generational things going on in your practice and you'd like to solve them.
Yeah.
And it's not only about the things about the team. We have to remember that a baby boomer dentist speaking to a millennial patient will have to address that patient's needs as opposed to presenting from their boomer style. So the course elevates as it moves through the time that we spend together, because it's application then towards the patients and what does it mean to improve our communications with them. So yep, the entire team needs to be there.
Yeah. And how smart to learn this. I mean, it just seems like it would be beneficial to the team members, just every member of the team. It sounds like a very exciting course. Is this something that's pretty interactive and fun? Is it more lecture? Is it more workshop?
I'm going to say that it's interactive, not more workshop. It's interactive because I have to have them work with one another. I put them in favorite situations. All the boomers together, all the millennials together, all the nexters together, and man, that room is noisy.
Oh, fun.
It's noisy because they're comfortable.
Yeah.
And then I mix them up, and they're struggling over even gaining rapport. So this interactive has a lot of fun with it. And in the first educational piece, what is a millennial, what is a nexter, what is a boomer, I come at it from the humor side, because if we can't laugh about it, we can't look at it from a, boy, we sure get ourselves worked up over something that is easy to solve.
Right,
So
right.
it's cool.
Well, one more question, and that would be, what's your one-line bottom line for the event planner about this course? We talked about multiple things. What would be the one-line bottom line you'd like them to remember?
Generations is a different approach to team building. It's a different approach to patient care modality. The ability to take this and apply it to improving two zones of the practice, the team and the patient care model, is a very strong course to be able to offer to your participants.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Cindy. Thanks for sharing with us.
My pleasure.
Being here today. And for the event planner who would like to find out more about this course, The Generational Divide, Linking the Generations, or any of Cindy's other courses, she offers a wide range of practice management, team leadership, communication, in that realm courses. You can find them on dentalspeakersbureau.com. And Cindy's contact information is there as well. You can also reach out to me at info@dentalspeakersbureau.com, and I'd be happy to connect you. So thank you for tuning in, and we appreciate your attention and the generational divide, linking the generations. And until next time, be well.
Be well. Bye.